Hello, how are you? My name is Donna Lavette, and I want to thank you for another video on how to go from destiny to dynasty and create a multi-generational business that can last up to 10 generations or more. You are watching me as I follow my mentor's $1 million blueprint on how to help you and me to develop a business around our purpose and destiny. I am so excited about what I'm learning and excited about what I'm earning. And so I am looking forward to sharing with you a lot of information in the next few days. And today I want to talk to you about a hub. Hub. Have you ever heard of hub? Tell me if this is HUB in the comments below. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please do that so that you can always stay aware of when I do a new video. So what is a hub? If you have heard of it, put in the chat yes or no. I'm curious as to whether this is a new concept for you. Because you need to understand the difference between a hub and a website, and that's what we're going to talk about today. What is the difference? If you don't understand that in today's current economic times, it's going to be hard for you to be as successful as you want to. It is a mistake for you to believe that you have a business if you are 100% dependent on social media to promote your product and or communicate with your clients or potential clients. If that's the only way you're communicating with your people, you don't have a business because you have no control over what happens. Facebook, for example, has made the decision that they're going to change their algorithms again. And what they're going to do is limit how you advertise, where it used to be where you can go on and you can advertise. I say, I want to advertise to, people between 20 and 40 and people who make this income, and they also have this kind of interest. My understanding is that because of all the lawsuits and all of the things that the owner has had to go through, that he's changing everything. So that's going to mean marketing blindly if that is really put into action. And so anytime they make a change, that's going to affect you. I know a person that has an email address, his friends, about 10,000. But when he does a Facebook post, only 1% of his people see it. And the only way that he can get more of his people to see it is if he paid for it. Now, he worked at developing his friends. You worked at developing and adding friends to your Facebook page. And now I've got to pay Facebook to connect with the people I added to my friends group. Do you not see how that just does not seem, right? So, but you are subject to the rules of the social media people if that is the only way you can communicate with your people. Google. Now, I love Google. But Google, there's a person that I know who wanted to change his YouTube channel from personal and change it to business. So instead of just adding a business account, he wanted to change his personal one to a business, and Google didn't like that. So what they did, without warning, they just shut him down instantly. No explanation, no warning. So all of a sudden, he no longer has any access to his subscribers. He has no access to his videos. So if that was the main reason, the only way he was connecting with his people, he lost it all at the wink of an eye. And he's been fighting to try to get it back so far unsuccessfully. So again, be it Twitter, Clubhouse, LinkedIn, any of those social media stations or channels, we should use them. But if you just rely on them 100%, then you don't have a business because you cannot control what happens. Does that make sense? Funnels are important. We understand that you need to have funnels in this day and age, right? And a funnel meaning that when I see an offer or I'm going to present an offer, then you sign an opt-in form and you put in your name and your email. And when you do that, then it takes you to a webinar or some kind of offer, right? In this day and age, everybody needs a funnel. But you cannot run a full-blown multi-generational business off a funnel by itself. And the advantage of a funnel is that you do get an email list, but you need more than an email list if you're going to have an effective business. Do I have your attention now? So what is a hub? What's the difference between a website and a hub? A website usually is like a brochure. It tells you, you've seen that, you go online, you introduce yourself, you talk a little bit about your program and your services, your address is on there. If and a little bit about what you offer, but after that, that's it. And so most times, most websites, I'll go visit, you will go visit once or twice. And then after that, you don't come back because there's no motivation to come back, unless you have a blog and, but a hub is more than a blog. So how is it different? The first thing you need to know, and there's a lot of components to a hub, but let me tell you the foundational mindset you have to create a hub is that once you know and you become clear on the product that you offer, the service that you offer, that you provide, the problem that you solve, once that becomes clear, then what you want to do is become the expert in that field. You want your website to be the go-to place, the first place people go when they want information on that service, that topic that you serve. And so an example, and I'll give you a couple of examples, and then I'll tell you what you need to have if you're going to create a hub, and then some resources that will help you to do that. So Credit Karma for me is an example of a hub. Credit Karma. Their overarching goal is to help you to find out what your credit scores are and how to improve it, right? But they offer so much more. So anything that relates to finances and your credit scores, you can find. So if you want to find out the best credit cards you can get based on your credit scores, they offer it. They give you credit cards that can help you improve your credit, your credit scores. If you want to get a loan, if you want to get a mortgage, if you want to buy a car, you know what I'm saying? Anything that relates to finances, they will kind of give you resources that could be of help to you based on your credit scores, but they're also giving you all kind of tips and tips of the trade on ways to increase your credit scores. That to me is an example of a hub. And when I was working at trying to increase my credit scores, I was watching them on a regular basis. I would go to the website regularly. Why? Because I followed one of their examples and then I looked to see, did it improve it? You know what I'm saying? So it gives you have motivation to come back to the website on a regular basis. Another example, you may be someone who is creating a wellness program and you want to have a holistic approach to this wellness program. So you might, as you're on your hub, have a variety of things that deal with wellness. You might want to have eating plans, a variety of eating plans and recipes. You might also include a weight loss kind of program. You might decide to include exercise because exercise helps you with wellness. You might decide to have cleaning products because you want healthy cleaning products because you can have toxic cleaning products that can affect your wholeness and wealth. You may have special lotions and potions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you will decide the kind of anything that you think a person needs to have to operate and to be holistically healthy, and your hub may include that. And what's good about a hub is that you don't have to do all of it. You have what's called a connectors model, so that I may not myself run the weight loss program, but I might connect you to what I think is a good one, or one that I've used to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? I might not run an exercise program, but I might have connect you to an awesome exercise program. And you know what? When you refer, you get a referral commission for doing that. Credit Karma, they don't run Capital One credit card. But when they put that out there as a potential credit card that you can have, and you go through their website to join, guess what? They get a cut of that. Connectors model, hub. So this is what you want to include if you are going to do a hub. Your hub would definitely still have an introduction to you. You want people to know who you are. You're going to talk about your services and your products. Yes, you're going to do that. If you have courses, you can have your courses run on your hub. If you have events, and have a calendar event, people can go on your hub to see a calendar of events. You can have your blog, which should be a part of your hub. Eventually, you want to have the ability to communicate with your people through your hub, so that you don't have to go to Facebook. You don't have to go to YouTube. You can use them as a resource, but you want to know that when I send out an announcement, everybody on my email list, everybody in my community gets it. So you need to know how to communicate through them and have that on your hub. Can you see? And so members area, what else am I thinking about? There are so many things you can include on your hub, and you'll see that when you see mine. But what is really important is that your hub should be making you money. You should have multiple streams of income, passive streams of income that are a part of your hub. And that's the beauty of the connectors model. So therefore, if I am connecting you to resources, then I get a referral to that, then I'm earning income. It's a win-win. And so I am multiple streams of income. Your website should be earning you money. A hub, if you set it up right, it will. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. And multiple streams of income, that's not a new concept. You hear a lot about that, but people don't know how to do that. And so my next video is going to talk to you about how do you effectively set yourself up so that you can have multiple streams of income. And if you want something that's going to last for generations to come, you need something that your children can pick up and continue. You need to understand how to do multiple streams of income effectively. And that, again, is what we're going to talk about next time. So tell me, is this new to you? Can you put in your comments below what you think about this whole concept of a hub? Does this intrigue you? Does it interest you? Would you be interested in wanting to know more? So that is part of what I have done and am doing on my journey. I redid my website based on the recommendations from my mentor, and I'm going to relaunch it. And so I'm going to show it to you hopefully shortly. I'm hoping within the next week or two that I'll be able to launch my new website, and you'll see how I set up my hub. So that was the first thing that I did as I'm following my mentor's blueprint. But also, and so you'll see the multiple streams of income that I have just incorporated in the way I set up my hub. So we're going to talk a lot about that the next video. Tell me what you think about this. Does this interest you? Is this the first time that you've heard of a hub? Would you be interested in learning more about a hub? Can you put a yes, in the comments below, if you would be interested in hearing more about this. So what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. What you're going to, so do that, guys. Because I'm excited about having people follow my journey. Also, there are going to be a couple of links below. If you want to actually set up a hub, you're going to see a link below that could walk you through the software, connect you through the software that could help you to actually set up your own hub. The other link is you're going to see below is going to be a link that's going to show you how to set up a online business within 30 days. And the goal is to help you to structure your business, and included in that is setting up your hub. So the first, you're just interested in learning how to do the website. The second link will be, no, I want to know how to set up an online business successfully that will include having a hub. So the link, you're going to see that link below. I would encourage you to look at that, and it'll give you more awareness of what I am following, the blueprint that I am following on my journey. So I've enjoyed sharing this with you. I hope you have too. I was just pleased to discover the difference between the hub. You're going to hear more and more of this online, but I'm telling you, the concept first came from my mentor, and from my mentor Vic, and at that point, other people are picking up on it. And you're going to hear more and more people talk about Vic. Let's give credit to where the credit is due, right? Okay, so I hope you have an amazing day. Again, an amazing, profitable, successful, peaceful week. And I hope that you are getting excited, not only in seeing me and my progress, but I hope this is giving you some ideas of some things that you can do also in your progress to develop a business around your legacy, around your purpose and destiny that can last for generations and impact your family to create a long-lasting legacy. Who would not want to do that, right? So I look forward to connecting with you again next time. Until then, guys, be blessed.